Hello and welcome to my channel, On the Hook Crochet, where we talk about wearable crochet style. And today let's find out what's on the hook. Well, as you know, I am working on the Annie's Afghan Holiday Spice Moroccan Tiles Afghan and loving every minute of it. At first I was a little overwhelmed because I wasn't used to working with a deadline, but now I have a kit that comes every month and I'm getting better at getting the kit finished and waiting for the next one to come in. So I'm waiting for kit number 9 to appear, but until then I was working on kit number 8. So I've finished kit number 8 and I wanted to show you the progress that I'm making. Now, if you haven't seen any of these videos, there is a playlist down in the description box. I will put it there so that you can find the other videos that I have made about this particular project that I'm working in collaboration with Annie's. And this is what the pattern looks like when it comes in. Every kit has its own pattern. This is, as you can see, kit number 8, and it's the Annie's Moroccan Tiles Afghan. So beautiful. One of the most beautiful projects I've ever worked on, honestly. And this is the pattern that comes with it. It tells you where you're going. And so on this one, you can see that we're working now on the border that goes around the edge, and that's what we're working on right now. And I get a little peek right over here, where is it, right there, of next month's kit. It might be that I'm going to work on some red next time, but anyway, this is the border that I'm working on right now, and there were 6 rounds of border. The border is not difficult. It is not difficult. Now see, here it is. Here's another picture of it. And I'm working on this part right here. Well, I've already worked on it, but that's the border that goes around the edge. And then there's another border that goes around that, and then another border. So I guess I'll have 2 more kits left that I'll be working on borders. And then on each corner, I just noticed that on each corner is a tassel. Look how pretty that is, with the white band right there. I just think that's gorgeous. So I'll be working on that probably in kit number 10. That would be my guess. But so far, I've really enjoyed working on this, and I only have 2 kits left, so I think I'm going to enjoy the whole process. Now, let me show you what I've done this month because, well, before that, let me just show you a quick look at the Afghan itself. I don't know if I can even hold it up to show you how large this is, but this is what it looks like. And I'll just scroll across here so you can kind of get a look at what it all looks like. And I have tied all the ends in, so the back of it looks just as pretty as the front, just about. And this is the front of the Afghan, and then it goes on down here onto another corner. There are 2 more corners, and so it's a big square. So far it's quite beautiful. I'm really loving it. I'm loving the way this looks. Look at that. It is just so gorgeous. And as I've said many times before, this will go perfectly in my living room decor. And if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen the last post that I made was of this folded up on the chair that I'm going to put it on. And I was just getting a look at it, and I took a picture of it. It's really pretty in my living room, so I'm excited about that. Now, let's talk about a couple of things that I noticed in this kit that you might want to look out for. First of all, I ran out of cream as I was going around the border. Now, this is the new border here. And I'm not trying to alarm you about running out of yarn because I had plenty left over from another kit. But there is the corner of the border. Now, it's a 6-round border, and you do lots of pretty things in here with different colors. As you can see, it's really beautiful. And so when I arrived on this dark green part right here, the corner was curving over just a little bit, and I was making it according to the directions. But once I added this last row, it lays down so beautifully. I was just very impressed with that. So there you go. That's what the corner looks like. It's just absolutely beautiful. And there's one of the pretty squares that I did. I love these green ones. I just think those are so pretty. That was about 2 or 3 kits ago, but I have enjoyed making this. Now, again, the corner, don't be alarmed when you get to the 5th round of the corner. You won't worry about it because the 6th round. puts it right in there. So beautiful. It lays nice and flat, so you don't have to worry about that. But I did run out of cream on this particular border, but I reached into my kits and my old kits. I had a whole nother skein of cream that I hadn't really used much out of. So it worked out just fine. I didn't have to worry about that, running out of cream. Now, if you've bought this project to work on, you'll notice that the last few rows of border are very, very easy to do. That you can do those in front of the television. In fact, I did, because the other squares and all that I had to really concentrate on, and because you have to, I mean, they're just exquisite. Look at all the stitch work in there. So you can't just sit in front of the TV and expect it to fall into place. You have to pay attention to what you're doing. So they took me a little bit more time, but this was a border that took about maybe 5 hours to do total, maybe 6. And it didn't take me all month to do or anything like that. So it turned out to be a very easy border, and I really appreciated that, because the rest of it was a challenge for me. I did do some frogging out, and but I realized the mistakes that I had made, and it was usually because I wasn't following the video of the designer. And you get a video every kit, and she tells you how to do whatever it is she's asking you to do. And so it's a wonderful video. Every single time you get a kit, you can look at the video and watch her do whatever it is she's asking you to do. So it's very nice. You don't have to worry about losing your way or not knowing how to do a stitch. She shows you how to do all of that. And if you can follow directions, you'll be just fine. I hope you've enjoyed following me on this journey. I've had so much fun making a video for every kit. And of course, I'm not going to tell you how to make the Afghan, but I wanted to show you what was in the kit and what we were asked to do. And after I finished it, I would make a video and show you exactly what I had to do for that particular kit. So it's been very much fun. I'll do 2 more videos, one for kit 9 and one for kit 10, and you can see the whole thing. So when you order yours, if you plan to order one, you can order in a different colorway if you want to, but be sure to use the link down in the description box so that you'll know that you get 50% off of your first kit. So you just type in the offer code down in the description box, and when you go out to Annie's and order your kits. Now, they come every month, or you can have them come every 2 weeks. So that's for someone who is focused on making the Afghan and wants to make it in half the time. You can get a kit every 2 weeks and probably work on the Afghan most of the time. You'll be working on it continuously, and that's a good way to make an Afghan. For me, 1 month at a time was enough, because I have a YouTube channel, another channel that you probably watch, and I like to do other projects at the same time, because I am being sponsored for this. They are sending me the kits, and I am doing the kits and the videos to show you what is involved when you order an Annie's monthly kit for an Afghan. And there are lots of Afghans to choose from as well. So if you go to the website, you can take a look at those. These come in other colorways, and also there are other designs. There are simpler designs, ones done in stripes, and some that are done in blocks. So you have a huge assortment to choose from, and lots of beautiful colors. There's a new Afghan they are just released, and I can't think of the name of it. It's something about Ireland. I'm so sorry. I should know that. Speaking of other colorways, here are 2 more. Here is my colorway right here, the one that I'm working on, Holiday Spice. And this one over here is a totally different colorway right there. So beautiful. And you'll see this on the website when you take a look at Annie's website out there. So this is from my craft store catalog that I get every month or every 2 weeks. It seems like when it's getting near Christmas, I get these more often. Really like this. It shows lots of beautiful crafts in here that you can make, and there are also lots of Afghans that you can choose from and take a look at them on paper. Sometimes I like to sit in my chair and look through a magazine instead of being on my screen all the time, and so that's one reason that I love to get the Annie's catalog in. I can take a look at the next Afghan that I'm going to work on. So anyway, I wanted to get with you about this. Be sure to go down and use the link if you're interested in starting this Afghan or any other Afghan. You can use my link to get 50% off your first kit. So be sure to consider that if you're looking at Annie's. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I will be back with you with kit number 9 when we talk about Annie's Moroccan Tiles Holiday Spice Afghan. So join me then to find out what's on the hook.